Yo, what's cracking everyone? Ericship 111 here. So just yesterday, Playground Games wrapped up their most recent live stream on Forza Horizon 5, showcasing everything that will be arriving for Update 12, or as the developers have now named it, the Horizon Road Trip. There's loads to cover in today's video, including a couple of things that perhaps some of you watching may have missed. But before we begin today's video, if you do find my videos helpful or interesting, please do smash the thumbs up button as it really does help me out. And also, if you want to stay up to date with all the news, updates and rumors relating to Forza Horizon 5, be sure to subscribe to my channel with notifications turned on, so that way you won't miss out on any of my videos that goes live. So in today's video, we'll be looking at 8 important things that were mentioned in Update 12 for Forza Horizon 5. Starting off with number 1, a strong theme. So as we know in the last update with Rami's racing history, it was decided within the team over at Playground Games that numbered themes will no longer continue, which means officially this video shouldn't even be titled as Update 12, but rather as just Horizon Road Trip. But to be honest, for the players and the community, it's still easier to just number each update, at least for our videos. And because of this change in direction, Playground Games have now put a slight more emphasis for the upcoming Horizon Road Trip update and any future updates to come. This can be seen in the main poster here, where a lot of thought has gone through in designing this wallpaper, and this again reverts back to the numbered updates being completely gone. The identity for each series will be more notable from now onwards, and in my honest opinion, I think it's pretty cool to see different artworks for every theme rather than just a simple photo taken from a developer's build for Horizon 5 and then just chucking it in as a new series update. I'm curious to see what they do with future series updates, and hopefully they can put some small Easter eggs in some of them too. Number 2, Horizon Road Trip. So when the Horizon Road Trip was teased back in Update 11, many of us were thinking, wow, what do they really mean by Horizon Road Trip? And the problem is that we, the community, like to always have these massive ideas that is actually quite unrealistic for the developers to achieve. But now, since it has been revealed, the Horizon Road Trip theme is actually quite simple and easy to follow. Each week, there will be a specific theme for a certain type of racing. For the first week, we will begin with all road racing events, followed by off-roading, then cross-country, and so on. But I gotta be honest, I was a little bit underwhelmed by all of this, and I think it does have to do with every update now having an actual theme. Because you see, should every future update have a theme, the developers are bounded to certain categories or restrictions to cater for that specific theme, and at times I can imagine that it will be quite hard to come up with a compelling theme for a future update and for every week to follow too. Because you can only do so much in the main map of Horizon 5, and with a handful of new cars arriving each month, what the team titles for each coming update will always sound far better than the actual festival playlist activities that will be set. Now, that's just my opinions anyways, so feel free to disagree with me down in the comments section below. Either way, I still will be completing most of these events, and I am glad they are starting with my favorite of road racing. Number 3, endurance races. So in the Horizon Road Trip update, one of the biggest changes that Playground Games made is the inclusion of endurance races. So these are essentially the same as the typical seasonal championships we have had, but instead of 3 events, you must now complete 5. Now, it is unsure whether each of these races in the endurance seasonal championships will also have more laps should it be a circuit race. However, my biggest problem I have here is that the amount of points you earn from the endurance championships, which are the exact same as if you are doing the normal one. I know for all of the completionists out there, this wouldn't be a problem, but I also know that some players, and even myself for certain weeks, I want to do just enough to earn the new card that Playground Games have released for the week, and if the endurance races require players to play the game more while not being rewarded with any more than a 3-race championship, it won't entice casual players to even try the endurance race at all. I think what I'm basically saying here is that instead of 5 points, maybe bump it up to 7, then that way more players will perhaps want to give the endurance series a go. Number 4, the 2 new body kits. So finally, for a series update, we have some new body kits that were announced prior to the series going live. And I've got to say, the cars in which Playground Games brought in the body kits for was certainly unexpected. Almost a little lackluster if I gotta be honest. So the cars that will now have the new body kits are the Hyundai Veloster N, which will be given a new wide body kit from Adro, and the other is the Volkswagen Golf R Mark 6, which will have a wide body kit from APR Racing. Look, given that this is the first new body kits that Playground Games have added, I'm not really complaining, as I'm sure there are viewers watching that actually do drive these cars in Horizon 5. I'm certainly going to have to give these cars a proper customization try now, and the best part is that Playground Games announced that more body kits will be coming in future series updates. What will they be? Who exactly knows, but fingers crossed it will be for many JDM, sports cars, and even supercars that the community are craving for. Number 5, Leaderboard Update. In the last Update 11 livestream, Playground Games talked about how they were going to begin removing cheaters from their leaderboards, as it's made the feature quite useless, especially for the talented players who want to show everyone that they are the best. The inaccurate leaderboards has plagued this series since Horizon 3, but more so in Horizon 4 and Horizon 5. Now, Playground Games did reveal that it was going to be implemented in steps, where they will first begin by manually removing leaderboard entries that they deemed as not legit, and throughout the month, more updates will be announced to give players an idea of where the progress is heading towards in terms of removing cheaters. Well, after watching Update 12's livestream 4 weeks on, no further announcements were made to leaderboards, and I just hope that they aren't taking their time with this, because for over 4 years now, this has been a huge problem, and I think all of us can agree that we are sick and tired of non-legitimate times being plastered all over the Horizon 5 leaderboards, so hopefully we will hear more about this very soon. Number 6, Amplification. These are new cosmetic items that you can place onto your character. They are simply in-ear accessories, but I also believe some are hearing aids too, which I believe were included since the game has a sign language feature. Now, Playground Games' idea behind this was to include everyone and to also allow themselves to express who they are within the game. Not sure how visible they actually will be during free roam though, but I guess only time will tell. Number 7, Dorito. No, I'm not talking about a new wankle motor Playground Games have added, but rather a new costume. I mean, look at this. What on earth is happening here? Now, from what I can see, it looks as if Doritos have, in a small way, partnered with Playground Games for this to happen. You can see the Doritos logo on the hat, Tank's face on what looks to be a Dorito chip, and I wonder what's next to come in the cosmetic part of the character customization. Mountain Dew Man? I mean, who knows at this point? And lastly, number 8, Horizon 10-year anniversary. Now, next month will mark 10 years since the release of the very first Forza Horizon title on the Xbox 360. My goodness, has it been that long? But yeah, for the next update, Playground Games has teased that it will be themed around 10 years of the Horizon series, and underneath you can see that there will be 4 mystery items. Now, as I mentioned earlier in this video, we always tend to have these grandiose ideas of what Playground Games will bring in for every update, and I'm sure most of us would love a remake of the Colorado map for next month's update for free. But sadly, I don't think that will happen, but what I think Playground Games will bring in are new cosmetic items, either commemorating 10 years of Forza Horizon, themed races that will reward you with all the cover cars of all the previous Horizon titles, perhaps even bring in returning Forza cars that were once exclusive to each specific Horizon title, maybe like the Ford Falcon FGX from Forza Horizon 3, but I don't think it'll be as big as it's being teased. Hopefully I am wrong, and if you were a part of Playground Games, what would you do for the 10-year anniversary for Forza Horizon in the next update? I would love to read all of your comments, but anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button as it really does help me out, and also if you want to stay up to date with everything Forza Horizon 5 related, please make sure to subscribe with notifications turned on, that way you won't ever miss out on another video that goes live, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.